His perfect body. Item number: SCP-17118. Object class: Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-17118 has to be contained in a metal square box with speakers in the corners of the room in Site 134. When SCP-17118 comes out of its dormant state, a loud static noise has to be played through the speakers of its containment chamber to make it go back to a dormant state. If the speakers break in SCP-17118, Foundation members have to blast megaphones if it comes out from its dormant state. Description: SCP-17118 is a humanoid entity with multiple body parts, which all have a mix of blank and blank body parts, with no head. It appears to be a butterfly-shaped organism coming out of its place where the head was supposed to be. The butterfly-shaped organism is about 2 feet tall, and it appears heavy to the humanoid body, since the body slows down, yet it still moves at a fast speed. SCP-17118 is incapable of speech. SCP-17118 butterfly-shaped organism coming out of its head appears to have multiple eyes on the organism. None of them appears to move. It is currently unknown if the organism can be seen, since the body appears to see even without the organism coming out from its head. The organism doesn't move once it comes out of his head, but the body still moves once it's out of its head. Any pictures taken of SCP-17118 have been blurry and unrecognizable. It's unknown why the pictures come out blurry. The way to see SCP-17118 is via a video recording. You can't pause the video recording due to the recording automatically unpausing itself. No screenshots can be taken during a recording of the entity, since the same result will happen. Discovery: SCP-17118 was founded in a small town in Redacted, Canada. Afterward, people of the town spotted SCP-17118 and called it the Butterfly-Shaped Demon. The Foundation knew of the existence of the entity, but didn't know if it was real, so it could be captured and contained. SCP-17118 was followed by a Foundation operative disguised as a police officer, and it was traced back to an abandoned gas station called 36 Mart. The operative called the Foundation for backup and sent an MTF with 5 soldiers to find SCP-17118. Below is the exploration video log of the first discovery of SCP-17118. Exploration video transcript. Subject: SCP-17118. Team Lead: MTF-1. Team Members: MTF-1, MTF-2, MTF-3, MTF-4, MTF-5. Begin log.
03, you got the camera on? Yes, everything on the camera is on and functioning. Right. There's some kind of monster in here, and it appears to be very hostile according to the local murders. Before we go into, any questions? Yeah, I have a question. What if this entity is friendly or something? We just found out about this entity, so we do not know if it's friendly, but still have your weapons ready. Any other questions?
Nobody says anything.
03, you take the lead since you have the camera.
MTF-3 opens the door to the gas station.
Okay. Everyone looks around to find something. What the hell is this? You found something? Looks like there's some kind of satanic butterfly in the bathroom, it seems.
MTF-3 pans the camera on the butterfly.
Yeah, this gives me the chills. And you were right about the butterfly. It does look like one. Guys, I think I found a warehouse or something in the basement. And it doesn't look normal. And there's a bunch of blood. Let's take a look around. We can find something in here. So stay sharp.
The MTF looks around for 5 minutes until MTF-3 finds something.
Guys, check this out. It appears to be a bunch of notes by a guy named William Martin. William Martin? I think I recognize this name. I think this guy was a serial killer. Don't know too much about this man, but I read a file about the guy. I think he was nicknamed the Ripper or some shit like that. I just know the news gave him a supervillain-like name. I think he was captured by the police, but he was found dead in his jail cell. And it was unknown how he died or something like that.
Footnote: after further investigation, William Martin was still alive.
Do you think that this killer could somehow be connected to his entity? I do not know, but it could be. Guys, where's 05?
Gunshots are echoed throughout the warehouse.
Shit, that could be 05. Everyone safety off and follow me. Don't shoot at anything yet.
The rest of the MTF finds the corpse of 05.
What the fuck happened here? What happened to his head? What happened to his arm? Jeez, it feels like I'm about to puke. Guys, there's something in the hallway. 04, call him back up and point your guns at it.
SCP-17118 butterfly-shaped organism comes out of its body.
What the hell is that?
The MTF shoots at the entity. The entity brutally kills all members except 03, who runs for his life after dropping his camera. The final shot shows SCP-17118 retracting its organism back into its body. End log. Incident report. Following the demise of the MTF, the Foundation found out that SCP-17118 hates loud noises. The Foundation managed to put SCP-17118 into a dormant state, and managed to transfer it to Site-134. Addendum 17118-1. After further investigation of the gas station and the warehouse, after the Foundation MTFs were killed, there were traces that the serial killer William Martin could have created SCP-17118, due to notes of him saying, "I will create myself a perfect body, a body that I can use to hurt other people." William Martin was originally presumed dead by the general public. William Martin was in Foundation custody as a D-Class personnel. William Martin killed a total of blank people, whom he could have used their blank to create SCP-17118, but that is currently unknown. Further investigation needs to be conducted. Interviewer: Researcher Carla. Interviewed: William Martin. Forward: after looking into Foundation files, the Foundation discovered that William Martin was a death row D-Class personnel. This was an interview with William Martin regarding SCP-17118. Begin log.
D-Class number 14578, also known as William Martin, aka the Skin Ripper Killer. Why are you interviewing me? Why are you stating it like that? Mr. Martin? Surprised you're calling me by my real name. Usually in this hellhole, you just call me D-Class. Mr. Martin, we need your compliance here. Fine. I'll do whatever you want. Good. We are here today to talk to you about a certain entity we have in containment. It's an entity we believed you created. Me. Creating something. How could I create something? We talking about something you called my perfect body. Wait, you have her here. I thought that it wouldn't be alive. Where is it? I want to see my child. Let me see it. We cannot do that. Figures
Blank.
like you wouldn't let me see my child. How did you create this thing? Don't call my child a thing. It's my precious baby, and I made her just because I wanted to. And I'm not going to talk to you anymore unless you show me her. We need to talk to you about this, please. Well, fine. I guess we can talk about it. But I do not want to see it because you probably got her all scared and worried. Good. How did you make her? Well, you must be stupid, but I created her with my victims. Not all of them, of course. Some of my victims didn't fit the pieces to her. And I created her for if I ever got caught by those darn coppers. Would have made her more perfect. Well, it seems like what you wanted because it was part of multiple murders around where your hideout was. Glad it seems she works without me. Now we just need to create more. What do you mean by creating more? Well, I got into contact with some people. And I gave them my blueprints or ideas. I think you've heard enough. And also, you should probably get softer tables.
William Martin proceeds to slam his head onto the table 3 times. End log. Closing statement. William Martin was still alive when security rushed into the room. William Martin died 3 hours after the interview due to blood loss. After his death, SCP-17118 made a notable crying noise as a response to his death. Further study has been submitted to see how William Martin is connected to SCP-17118. Addendum 17118-2. William Martin believed to have contacted Marshall, Carter & Dark Ltd. After further research into his warehouse, we believed he sold off the blueprints of SCP-17118 for it. can be sold in the black market, and to any other killers just like William. As of now, no other SCP-17118-like entities have been spotted as of recently.